Hello Internet! As you can see, we've got quite a strange team to play around with today. And we're on Showdown, obviously. So I was sent a link to, I think it was a Taiwan winning Premier Challenge team. And this is it, it's got some really strange things. The Mewtwo has got a weakness policy, which can be activated by a Scarfed Fling Reshiram. There's a U-turn Crobat as well. The rest of the team is standard-ish, I suppose, apart from the Hydreigon as well, which is not something you see every day. Mewtwo's got me first as well, so there's maybe some shenanigans that can happen there as well, like me firsting a Precipice Blades or something, but why not? Let's hop in and see what it can do, if anything. I haven't got high hopes, to be honest. I played around, on the bottom of the ladder with this and actually won a few games. But sort of, when you're sort of in this area on this ult against people who know what they're doing, then I'm pretty sure this team doesn't really stand a great deal of a chance. But, we can always have a go, can't we? And we've got a pretty standard team, really, apart from there's a him on top there. So, I think we are going to go with Mewtwo and Crobat. I think that's alright against this. See, Ferrothorn is nice for the Xerneas, and everything else really, but this team really lacks a good way of hitting Groudon. I think that is probably the biggest issue with the team. I think we'll go with Reshiram in the last slot. This Reshiram has got Earth Power, not that it one-hit KOs Groudon or anything, but it can do some nice business on it. Cresselia these days have got Thunder Wave and all that rubbish, haven't they? So, which actually, I've always been a fan of Icy Wind Cresselia, but never liked playing Thunder Wave Cresselia. So it's not like I haven't really played too much Pokemon lately, so I've not really played in this phase yet. But I'm not enjoying the prospect of coming back into it and playing loads of blooming Thunder Wave Cresselia, because what can you do? Just try and paralyze them back and coin flip. Don't know. But either way. Ferrothorn is a nice switch in here. Also a good double target onto the Kangaskhan and potentially knock it out, but maybe he's going to go for a fake out. I think we'll just play this really safe, actually. We're just going to go for a Super Fang and a Protect. If he knocks out my Crobat, then, fair enough. Oh, Safeguard, actually. Okay. I don't mind that too much. Okay, so this Mewtwo has got a weakness policy, so I can U-turn on my own Mewtwo to activate it. But the problem is, if he goes for a Sucker Punch, then I'll knock my own Mewtwo out. So I'm not too sure what to do here. I think, because I'm not sure a Psy Strike is going to knock the Kangaskhan out from where it is. I mean, it might do. It might do. I think I will go for a Psy Strike on the Kangaskhan. And he might be trying to Trick Room here, so a U-turn or a Super Fang. I think this turn we'll just go for a Super Fang. Okay, so there's no oh, it does knock the Kangaskhan out, which is nice. And it is an Icy Wind one, it's not a Trick Room one. He didn't go for the Sucker Punch, probably fearing the Quick Guard from Crobat, which is a fair enough fear to have, I suppose. So here's the Groudon. It'll be faster than both my Pokemon now, I think. So this is not the best of positions for us. Yeah. Groudon should be faster than Crobat here. I mean, considering he did have Icy Wind, maybe he doesn't have Trick Room, so maybe his Pokemon aren't slow to accommodate a Trick Room mode. Yeah, this is what I was saying at Team Preview. The team really seems to struggle, I think, with Groudon. I don't know. We'll protect and try and bring in Reshiram, I suppose. I'm trying to keep the Ferrothorn safe because I'm almost certain he's got Xerneas in the back. Ooh, Fire Punch onto Reshiram. I'll take that. And Reshiram, it is Scarfed. It is timid as well, so I will still be faster than this Groudon, which is quite nice on that. So I can get a nice heavy hit on it. I think we're going to bring Crobat in this turn, although he's probably just going to go for an Icy Wind. He's probably just going to protect an Icy Wind, to be honest, isn't he? So, yeah. Yeah, I think he is. And like I could fling my own Mewtwo and get the weakness policy boost, but that doesn't get me anywhere because Mewtwo is going to be slower. So we are in the sun. I think I'm going to bring Mewtwo for Crobat because I think he is going to protect there and go for a Fusion Flare onto the Cresselia and hope it knocks it out because we are in the sun. Okay, well it does knock it out. He doesn't protect the Groudon, but if he's going for a ground move, which he is, okay, I've lost my Reshiram, which is not very nice, but at least Crobat came in for free there, and I suppose we're going to see the Xerneas here, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, that's not so good. Yeah, that's not so good. Because we need some good chunks of damage onto this Groudon, and we're struggling as to how we're going to get it, I think. Like a Super Fang and an Ice Beam, I don't think I'll knock it out. And if I protect and Tailwind as he Geomancies, and yeah, I'm not sure. This is really tricky now. I think I'm in a pretty bad situation. So I'm because the thing is, like a Super Fang and activating my weakness policy does the same thing really, because I would need the Ice Beam to do at least 50% in the first place to knock it out. So you know, +2 is doubling and Super Fang is halving its health. So we're in the same, you know, position move-wise here, but I suppose Super Fang can miss. Unless he's presuming his Groudon doesn't protect here as well, because he hasn't seen my Ferrothorn in the back. So Xerneas is probably going to Geomancy here. That's what I'm guessing. So I think we will just Super Fang. Oh, I do want a Tailwind though. Yeah, we'll just Super Fang and Ice Beam. I think Ice Beam will do more damage to the Groudon, just because Psystrike hits on the physical side. Situations like this, it would be nice to have Psychic, I suppose, instead of Psystrike. But tension, we'll see what happens here. Super Fang can't critical hit either, so either way there is only one chance of getting a critical hit in this situation. Oh, he protected Xerneas. I'll take that, because at least one of my Pokemon should be surviving here. Yeah, he Fire Punches the Mewtwo. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Yeah. So I think now I'm going to Tailwind and protect, because his Groudon might protect here. Yeah, it does, because if Mewtwo goes down, he's probably going to Geomancy. Or not, because if Mewtwo goes down, then I've still got no way of knocking out that Groudon, because Super Fang, you know, U-turn's not going to do anything to it. Ferrothorn's just going to get knocked out by it, so thankfully we successfully fished for that protect and got it. And now, barring a double protect, we should be alright, so we'll just go for a Super Fang on Xerneas and hope to knock out the Groudon as he gets a double protect. And we missed the Super Fang. Great. Well, that was good, wasn't it? So the Super Fang miss wasn't really that important because I have got Ferrothorn, but him getting the double protect, and there was no way that I could really stop him from going for the double protect. Like, Crobat can't learn Feint, unfortunately. So that's annoying. But you know, what can you do? Nothing. So yeah, I'm sure he's got a fire move, and he'll just knock out my Ferrothorn here. Yeah, it's Fire Punch. Oh, well, that's annoying. So we almost got a win. You know, I'll class that as a win. You know, because it almost was. It would have been a win barring a double protect. But we find almost Arash's team. Arash didn't have a Smeargle, did he? So this is almost Arash's team. And I'm pretty sure he had a Salamence on there as well, maybe in place of that Cresselia. So, interesting. This team doesn't have any way to disrupt the weather either. Yeah, we're really going to struggle against Groudon here, I think. I think we'll go Kangaskhan, Reshiram, and Mewtwo is quite nice here. I think we'll go Hydreigon as well. We'll take Hydreigon. We'll see if the good old forgotten dragon Hydreigon can do anything here. So, okay, so we've seen that the team, I suppose, has the potential to win some games, but I don't know. Again, I'm fearing the Thunder Wave in Cresselia here. So what do I go for? A fake out? Yes. I mean, we're probably going to be trading fake outs here. Unless it's one of those types that risks the speed tie turn 1. And he is. And well, there you go. That is exactly my point. That is why you should never go for that move. In my opinion. You know, if you're feeling like chancing your arm at winning a speed tie turn 1, then, go for it. But that's the perfect example of why you really shouldn't go for it. So, Kangaskhan is... His Kangaskhan is threatened. But I'm really fearing this... This Cresselia going for like a Thunder Wave or something, but I don't really want either of my Pokemon in the back getting paralyzed, so I think I've just got to suck it up and go for it, really. So I'm going to actually Power Up Punch the Cresselia here, and Fusion Flare, we saw, did do just over 50%, 52, 54% to Kangaskhan, so I'm going to go for another Fusion Flare here. Okay, fair enough, I don't mind that too much, because we should be, knocking the Kangaskhan out, and getting our Kangaskhan to +2 here. But I'm just worried if he's going to go for a Thunder Wave, which he probably is. Oh no, it's just an Icy Wind. Okay, so if he brings out Groudon, then this Reshiram should still be faster. Yeah, because I am Scarfed and timid, but I am locked into the Fire move. A Sucker Punch... Like, a Sucker Punch is obvious, but... what really can he do to stop? Like, if he protects his Groudon or whatever. Unless he's got a substitute. If he's got a substitute, then that really wouldn't be good. Yeah, I think I'm going to Sucker Punch the Groudon. And I'm going to Fusion Flare the Cresselia, because that should put it in Dark Pulse range from Hydreigon. Okay, so he protects the Groudon. So worst case scenario, he goes for a Thunder Wave, I guess. Oh no, just a Psychic. Well, I don't mind that too much. I suppose I could have Sucker Punched the Cresselia there, and I did consider it, but I am a little bit worried about Thunder Wave, as I'm sure you can tell, as I keep on going on about it. So, yeah, I do want some damage on this Groudon now. I'm going to go for a Fusion Flare into the Groudon, and actually Sucker Punch the Cresselia. Yeah, I thought he might switch that out there. And if he attacks with Cresselia, then... yeah, he's losing it. That's good. We even get the Dark Aura boost as well, which is nice. And that's a really good chunk to Yveltal. So, I could withdraw Reshiram, but Reshiram is going to be in Sucker Punch range. My Kangaskhan is lowered speed as well, so his Yveltal can just go for a Sucker Punch on my Kangaskhan too. So, I'm not in the best of positions here. Maybe I just need to sacrifice both of these Pokemon and bring in both of these two, but then Mewtwo is a threat of a Sucker Punch. I'm pretty sure it'll just go down. So, not in the most brilliant of positions here. a +2 Dark Aura boosted Sucker Punch might knock his Yveltal out, so I'm going to go for a Sucker Punch and a Fusion Flare onto the Groudon, I think. I think I'll get something from this turn. So he does, yeah, so he Sucker Punches my Kangaskhan, which means I get the Fusion Flare. Or not. He actually goes for an Eruption there. Why am I thinking that Reshiram's faster? I'm thinking Reshiram's faster because I think I was thinking it was base speed of 95. It's not. It's base speed of 90, isn't it? So that was a speed tie just there. But he forfeited. Yeah, we get a win with the team. So as this is Showdown, we'll you know, try and do one more game. You know, really we've had 2 wins, haven't we? But that pesky double protect in the first game. You know, let's try and see if we can get a third, well, you know, a second win, you know, whatever, a third win, however you want to look at it. You know, if you're testing before a tournament or something, and you lose a game to a double protect or something like that, then I try to just sort of think of it as a win. I think of it as, well, there was no way that I could stop them from going for the double protect, and it's just something that there's always a chance of happening. So you can't really control that. So I count those as wins, really, just to help in the psychological battle of entering tournaments. But we find a third opponent, and unfortunately he's got a really boring, you know, really standard team again. So we'll go. Ooh, he's got a Thunderous though. Thunderous could be a bit of a pain, because you might see my Crobat and just think, I'm leading Thunderous. And again, another Groudon, which I think I'm going to struggle with. Reshiram, unfortunately, can't one-shot Thunderous either. So, like, I don't have the option of just going for a quick guard and Draco Meteor onto it or whatever. He might not lead with Thunderous. Let's go Mewtwo, Crobat, and see, he has got a Xerneas here, which is the real issue. We're going to go Ferrothorn Reshiram again, and see what happens, I guess. He does lead with Thunderous, and Groudon. Okay, so 2 big threats now. Like, an Ice Beam isn't going to knock out the Thunderous either, which is annoying. But the Thunderous can't really touch Reshiram. Can't really touch Ferrothorn either. But this Groudon is a real pain. Now, we're kind of in the same position again. Like, this is, I suppose, one of the downsides to this team. That, okay, you're sort of, like, whoever built it is built a lot around, like, getting the weakness policy activated on Mewtwo. But a +2 Mewtwo doesn't actually one-shot that much, to be honest. So, you know, if it could one-shot Groudon, that'd be really good. Like, I'm pretty sure +2 Side Strike doesn't knock out, you know, most Kyogre either. So there is that. Maybe I just want to get some damage on the Groudon, just to put it into range of one of Reshiram's attacks. So I think I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam Super Fang onto Groudon and see what happens. So we've got some damage there. And I'm presuming, just going for a Thunderbolt on my Crobat. Yeah. Which doesn't knock it out. So that's obviously a bulky one. And a critical hit from Fire Punch. That is kind of annoying because it wouldn't have knocked it out. Okay, so now we're going to go for a Fusion Flare. Ooh, or are we? Fusion Flare. We are in the sun, but it is resisted. Or an Earth Power. I think we're going to go for a Fusion Flare. And a Quick Guard this turn. Because he might try and paralyze me now. Or not. And that doesn't knock him out. Okay. Well, this didn't go very well, did it? He even critical hits my Reshiram as well. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's just end that one there. And seeing as that was pretty disappointing, we will do one game. We're not even at 20 minutes yet either. So, okay, we find an opponent. I actually know who this is. And I'm pretty sure I know who this is anyway. And we did like a little test game earlier. So I do know what his Pokemon do. the Weavile. Weavile. And another Groudon. 4 out of 4 Groudons. Kangaskhan. And let's go Reshiram. Kangaskhan, Reshiram. And Mewtwo will be nice here as well. And I don't know, maybe Ferrothorn, maybe Hydreigon. Let's go. Oh, maybe not Hydreigon. Yeah, maybe. No, maybe not. Let's go Hydreigon. Let's see if Hydreigon can do something. Okay, so I do know this Rayquaza has the Assault Vest. So a combination of Fake Out and Draco Meteor will knock it out. The Cresselia has got Thunder Wave, so he could be withdrawing the Rayquaza and trying to paralyze my Reshiram. Maybe he'll try and play it safe like that. So I think I'm gonna go for a Fake Out on Cresselia. And like nothing's really gonna want to switch in on a Draco Meteor, so I'm just gonna go straight for the Draco Meteor onto the Rayquaza, and he does actually keep it in, but we'll see now if it is Assault Vest or not. I'm pretty sure it is, and so it should survive this. Yeah, it does survive it. Okay, and we get a Draco Meteor back when that definitely does knock us out. Okay, so. I suppose we'll put Hydreigon in here, and I'm like, he has got the option of extreme speeding with Rayquaza, but I'm just gonna Sucker Punch it to cover the potential of him going for a Draco Meteor or a Dragon Ascent. I mean, he could switch it out as well. I think he's gonna switch the Rayquaza out. Nah, I'm just gonna Sucker Punch it and Dark Pulse the Cresselia. Yeah, okay, so he does go for an extreme speed. I don't mind that too much, because we've still got our Pokemon around this turn. And he does go for the Thunder Waves. So, after all these times I've been fearing Thunder Waves, here we go. Here it actually is. We're going to go for another Sucker Punch on the Rayquaza, playing some mind games here, and Dark Pulse again onto the Cresselia. Because now he might think, well, he's not going to Sucker Punch again. And, you know, go for the knockout with a Dragon Ascent. Which would get the Kangaskhan now. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. But I'm expecting, yeah, we're going to get paralyzed there as well. And we do get that Dark Pulse off, which is nice. No full paralysis there. But here's the Groudon, which is going to be a real pain for us, because he can hit us with a full power Eruption now. What have we not seen? So he wouldn't have brought his Kangaskhan. He's got either Ferrothorn or Weavile in the back. Either way, we're not going to enjoy this. I think I'm going to go for a Sucker Punch and Earth Power onto the Groudon. He might... Ooh, this is not going to be tasty. It's probably going to be tasty for him, but not for me. It is an Eruption. Yeah, ooh, a critical hit on Hydreigon there. That's nasty. But we have got the Focus Sash, and so we do survive that. And we actually get the nice damage onto the Groudon there. So we'll bring Mewtwo in. And... oh, we're in sticky situations now. Will an Ice Beam even knock his Cresselia out? I'm not sure. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam on the Cresselia, because I need the knockout there. Just to protect on Hydreigon, I think. Yeah, he protects his Groudon actually, so maybe he was fishing for my protect. Or just hoping that... Ooh, it does knock it out. Hoping that I would target into his Groudon, but he has got the Weavile, which is probably the worst thing that he could have there. I'm pretty sure it's got a Focus Sash on it as well. So I will Ice Beam the Groudon here. Although he could just Fake Out the Mewtwo and go for an Eruption. That would work as well. Yeah, that would also work. Yeah, I can't risk feint, so I think... I think we'll just try and attack. I mean, there's not really much we can do. He does go for the fake out, and probably the eruption here. Okay, so we'll see if he goes for an eruption now, because I have got me first. If he goes for an eruption, then maybe I can catch him off guard. We get Earth Power. Okay, so we knock the Groudon out with an Earth Power, with its own Earth Power. But a knockoff is going to knock out our Weavile. So that's unfortunate. Like I thought at the beginning of the video, we're not really going to get many wins with this. I guess we sort of won the first game. We did win the second game, but, it didn't go too well. Third and fourth games did it, but, oh well. Thanks a lot for watching this, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a fun team, hasn't it? So thanks a lot, and goodbye for now.